For thousands of years, one story has refused to die. A magnificent civilization so advanced, so powerful, that its disappearance feels almost impossible to accept. We are told it was only a myth. Yet its sudden disappearance from history feels far too real to ignore. The closer researchers look at the story, the less it resembles fiction, and the more it begins to feel like something else entirely. A memory. Around 360 BC, the philosopher Plato described Atlantis in extraordinary detail. He claimed Atlantis existed beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. Plato described circular rings of land and water, a city unlike anything known in the ancient world. According to Plato, Egyptian priests preserved records of Atlantis long before Greece ever existed. Across the world, cultures separated by oceans tell the same story. A great flood that destroyed an earlier world in 1968, divers near Bimini discovered something extraordinary. Massive underwater stones arranged in patterns that seemed impossible to ignore. Was it nature, or evidence of something history has forgotten? In 2001, researchers in India discovered enormous geometric formations beneath the Gulf of Comet, structures that looked strikingly like a submerged city. Researchers reported signs of streets, buildings, and an organized city layout, possibly older than any known civilization. Near Japan, the Yonaguni Monument sparked another mystery: natural rock formation, or the remains of something ancient. Experts disagree. Some call it nature. Others believe the geometry is simply too precise to ignore. In southern Spain, researchers discovered circular formations matching Plato's description with unsettling precision. Some researchers believe survivors rebuilt inland, preserving fragments of a forgotten civilization. On opposite sides of the Atlantic, civilizations separated by oceans built strikingly similar monuments. Some argue these monuments reveal mathematical and astronomical knowledge far beyond what history expects. In Mexico, Teotihuacan reveals similar astronomical precision, raising difficult questions. Could these civilizations share a forgotten ancestor, a lost source of knowledge erased from history? Then came a discovery that changed everything. Göbekli Tepe, a site older than the pyramids, older than Stonehenge, ancient workers lifting gigantic carved stone pillars 12,000 years ago. Ropes, teamwork, organized labor at Göbekli Tepe. Mysterious advanced planning, cinematic historical reconstruction. Dramatic skies, hyper-realistic, 16 to 9 even stranger. Göbekli Tepe appears to have been intentionally buried. But why? Around 12,800 years ago, something catastrophic may have struck Earth. If coastal civilizations existed before the catastrophe, rising seas may have erased them almost completely. Some researchers argue the Great Sphinx may be thousands of years older than mainstream history accepts. Beneath the sands of Giza, scans revealed mysterious underground spaces. Some believe secrets still remain hidden. In 2017, scientists discovered a massive unknown void inside the Great Pyramid, still unexplored. Then there is the mystery of Antarctica, and a map that some believe shows knowledge humanity should not have possessed. What if history forgot something important? What if Atlantis was not just a myth, but a memory buried beneath the waves? In 1968, near the island of North Bimini in the Bahamas, divers discovered something extraordinary. A long line of enormous flat stones, arranged in a pattern that looked strangely deliberate. Some stones stretched over 5 meters across, aligned with a precision many believed nature alone could not explain. Even more mysterious, the site would have been dry land nearly 12,000 years ago. Geologists quickly classified the formation as natural beach rock, but independent researchers strongly disagreed, arguing the alignment was too consistent to be accidental. Researcher David Zink spent years studying the site, concluding the probability of natural formation was extraordinarily low. Some stones even appeared stacked, as if moved and deliberately placed. Yet despite decades of debate, serious excavation was never fully pursued. Natural formation, or forgotten ruins of a lost civilization. The ocean still refuses to answer. Off the coast of India, an accidental discovery would shock researchers. What began as a routine survey suddenly revealed something nobody expected: enormous geometric formations, stretching across nearly 9 square kilometers. Researchers believed they were looking at streets, buildings, and signs of urban planning. Artifacts soon emerged from the sea: pottery, wood, and even human remains. Carbon dating suggested an astonishing age, nearly 9,500 years old if true. This could represent one of the oldest cities humanity has ever discovered. And then, almost nothing. The story quietly disappeared. The findings were questioned, minimized, but never fully explained whatever lies beneath the Gulf of Comet. The ocean has not finished telling its story near the coast of Japan. Another mystery waited beneath the waves. Divers uncovered something extraordinary. A massive stone structure hidden beneath the sea. Flat platforms, sharp angles, enormous terraces. Too organized to ignore, some researchers believed they were looking at carved staircases and passageways built by human hands. The monument would have stood above sea level nearly 10,000 years ago. Geologists argued the formation could be natural, shaped by sandstone fracturing over time, but geologist Masaki Kimura reached a different conclusion. Kimura believed the monument showed signs of deliberate design beyond what nature alone could create. Researchers even reported possible tools and markings that appeared deliberately made. Natural formation, or ruins of something forgotten. The mystery of Yonaguni remains unresolved. On the other side of the Atlantic, researchers turned their attention to southern Spain. Satellite imaging revealed shapes that raised an unsettling possibility: circular rings, almost identical to Plato's description of Atlantis. Researcher Richard Froome believed the evidence pointed to a shocking conclusion. Some researchers suggested survivors rebuilt inland, preserving Atlantis in memory. Mainstream archaeology responded with immediate skepticism. Critics said researchers were seeing what they wanted to see, yet the strange circular formations remained unexplained. And once again, serious follow-up investigation faded away. Could the ruins of Atlantis still lie hidden beneath Spain's coast, waiting to be rediscovered? The deeper researchers looked, the louder the disagreement became. Some believed the clues were too strong to ignore. Others argued the ocean still hides much of humanity's forgotten past because much of the ancient coastline now lies underwater. Technology finally allowed researchers to search places once unreachable and vast. Parts of the ocean floor remain almost completely unexplored. Was Plato inventing a myth or preserving a memory? The search for Atlantis never truly stopped. The ocean has a way of hiding its greatest secrets, and perhaps Atlantis is still there, waiting to be found. If Atlantis truly existed, what kind of civilization was it? Plato described Atlantis with remarkable detail. A civilization powerful beyond imagination, a city of immense wealth, engineering, and influence. Some believe Atlantis possessed extraordinary knowledge of astronomy. And then, catastrophe. According to legend, Atlantis vanished beneath the sea. But what if some survived, carrying fragments of forgotten knowledge? Researchers continue searching for patterns hidden across the ancient world. Perhaps the strongest evidence still lies hidden beneath the Atlantic, and humanity may have only just begun the search. So was Atlantis merely myth or forgotten history, buried beneath the sea? The clues remain scattered across oceans and centuries. Perhaps the answers still lie beneath the Atlantic, a civilization remembered only in fragments, a world that may have vanished in a single catastrophic moment and disappeared beneath the sea, but perhaps not entirely gone, because the search for Atlantis never truly ended. The truth may still be there, waiting beneath the waves for humanity to finally look.